million crybabies around here. All week long, it's nose to the grindstone for the 9 to 5. But this week is done. Now it's time to get to work. They play for honor, pride, and respect, and being called a champion. This is grassroots American football at the elite level. This is the A7FL, the American Sevens Football League.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us now. Game coming up for you, the New Jersey Thrashers against the New Jersey Savage, live this afternoon on Facebook Watch. Make sure you go to Facebook and type in A7FL TV for our two feature games, which will be the New Jersey Chiefs against the Baltimore Bulldogs and the Patterson U against the USC. And we'll adjust our standings real quick. A7FL standings. Not much there for the Thrashers to be able to throw off. First and 10 Thrashers. LeRoy, you running the clock? No problem. Second and about 4 for the Thrashers. He's going to keep it himself, pushed out of bounds. close to a first down for the Thrashers. Second and about 9 here for the New Jersey Thrashers, moving from left to right on your screen. Nothing doing for the Thrashers on that. Olay was in there like nobody blocked him. With the win today, New Jersey Savage could finish the season 5-2, which I believe will get them close to a 5th seed. Let's take a look at the current A7FL standings. See, we have the Baltimore Vikings and the Baltimore Gators on top, both 6-0. And then you have the Patterson U and EIC at 3rd and 4th spot. They actually play tonight at 4 o'clock. Don't miss that on Facebook Watch. And New Jersey Savage is right at that 5th spot. Savage showing blitz. Quarterback keeper, top of your screen. Good enough for a first down. Thrashers on the march. You see a lot of guys wearing our Second Skull caps out there. One of our sponsors, we definitely like to thank them. You can visit them on the internet, secondskull.com. Professionally tested performance. Back to live action here. Thrashers getting set to throw off. As a Savage takeover on downs here, gives us a chance to take a look at one of our other sponsors, our newest sponsor, Tim Tam. See their UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre. They've been working with him down at the IMG Academy. Happy to have Tim Tam as one of our newest sponsors. Savage will take over here on downs, 1st and 10. CP3 here in the shotgun. jet sweep. He's going to reverse field. Thrashers are all around him, but he's still on his feet, and that's ill will. Apparently the chains got broke on that last run. Have to get that sorted out. While the refs try to figure that out, let's go and take a look at one of our other sponsors. Oh, I'm sorry, back to live action. CP3, shotgun set, ill will to his right, man in motion. Gonna give it to ill will again up the middle. Hard piece of running there by Savage. That should be good enough for a fresh set of downs here. And that sponsor we were talking about is Athlete Intelligence we'd like to bring up. Check them out at athleteintelligence.com. You'll see some of our athletes wearing this Vector mouth guard and the Q Sports sensor. Give you a second to read that info while the refs are getting the chain situation sorted out here. Again, if you're just joining us now, make sure you tune into our live stream on Facebook Watch. We have 2 great games coming up for you. We have last year's champs, the New Jersey Chiefs, are going to take on the Baltimore Bulldogs. And I'll throw up those standings for you real quick so you can take a look. Official A7FL standings. 18 teams this year in the A7FL. The top 12 will make it to the playoffs. The top 4 will have a bye week. So the opening round's the wild card round. It will be teams 5 through 12, and then we'll reseed the bracket. And those 4 teams will match up against 1 through 4, which looks like right now, of course, the 2 Baltimore teams are going to lock up the 1 and 2 seed. And tonight, for your featured game, you're going to see the battle for 3rd place, as the Patterson U is going to take on BIC. If you haven't seen any matchups between those 2 teams before, I definitely recommend you checking it out. They've put together some of the best football we've ever seen. You know, even one of the most controversial plays that we've ever seen. I'll see if I can grab that up for you real quick. Was it a catch? Wasn't it a catch? People are still undecided on this one. I'll let you have a look. Actually, first let's look at the man they call Silky Smooth. Grab this real quick here, just to see what you're going to see tonight, get a little idea. See if BIC can slow this man down. They haven't in the past, but they have beaten them before. Guy just has tremendous speed, tremendous moves. Can really make you look silly out there. And the refs are still trying to get that chain situation fixed. Let me see if my cameraman Carl down there can get a zoom in on the chain situation. See what the delay is here. Things not looking too good. All right, we're back to live action here. CP3 here in the shotgun. Quick screen. Thrashers all over it again. Savage really can't afford to fall asleep here. I mean, I don't think they will, but the Thrashers look like they're lulling them to sleep. It's kind of a calm game. I mean, granted, the Thrashers are 0-6 at this point, but any given Sunday, right? Empty backfield for CP3. He's going to keep it himself. CP3 with a nice pickup. Savage putting together a decent drive. It is pretty windy out there. Maybe that's why we haven't seen him take to the air yet. You can see that flag's really whipping out there. Out here in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Seems like each time we come out here, we get cursed with the weather. And CP3 working with a fresh set of downs here. See if he takes to the air here. Almost intercepted. As LJ Smith would say, he dropped it for the money. Third down for Savage. Got a flag on the play. That's coming back. Now, if Savage were to lose this game today, which is would be kind of crazy, that would probably bump them below the Army. It probably doesn't make a difference, actually. I'm not sure that Savage can finish as a top 4 to get that bye week, so we probably are going to see Savage playing next week. You know, we can dream up some playoff scenarios here, but they should pull this game out. They should probably finish with a 5 seed, and they're going to draw possibly either the Cobras or Spanktown in the opening round, which should be a great game. Wind's still blowing hard out there. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Score is still knotted up 0-0. CP's going to keep it himself, and why not? Guy can pretty much get 10 yards every time he takes off. Another first down for Savage. Empty backfield here for CP3. Great grab by Q Bell. Or was that M. Dot? I'm sorry, the tight end M. Dot. Great grab. Let's see, Carl, can you pull up a replay on that? Oh, was it? See if we can get a replay on that. All right, back to live action. Savage threatening here as the first quarter is winding down. Make sure you guys go over to the A7FL on our Facebook watch page for our next game, which is going to be the Baltimore Bulldogs traveling up to take on last year's champs, New Jersey Chiefs. CP3 shotgun set here. They're going to go jet motion. He's going to, ooh, good Lord. Met at the line of scrimmage. Big hit by number 17. And that's going to end the first quarter. CP back to pass. Lofton went up. Great defense. See if Savage could punch it in here. CP back to pass, going to keep it himself. Oh, did he step out? Kelvin says yes. He's out at about the 1 inch line. Why not make it interesting? Good call there by our head official, Mr. Kelvin Walker. See if Savage can get it in here. Looks like M. Dot's going to line up a quarterback and just push in the pile. Guy does everything else. Why not take a quarterback sneak in for the score? Savage goes up 6-zip here in the second quarter. Great play by the Thrashers to deny that one. Score's going to remain the same, 6-zip. Savage. Thrashers back to receive. Returnable. Let's see what Weiss could do with it. Great tackle by Doug. Special team specials. Also a great wide receiver here. Longtime New Jersey Savage veteran. Sometimes that's just how the 3-on-1 works. Sometimes you break one. Sometimes you get, you know, lit up a little bit. Great tackle. 1st and 10, New Jersey Thrashers. Nice piece of running up the gut there for the Thrashers. Only trailing 6-0 here in the first half. Quarterback took a lick on that one. 3rd and a manageable 4 for the Thrashers. Thrashers going to go for it here, 4th and about 4. Why not? What a pick. Keep up replaying that. Let's take a look at that replay. I think we got the wrong clip. It's the next one. Back to live action. Backs in the backfield here. Play action. CP looking deep. Overthrows Jamie Melendez, or did he not maybe? Looked like a good ball to me. CP airing it out. Third and about 7, we'll call it. Good pickup there for Savage. That's going to move the chains considerably. Savage taking it easy here. I mean, they're putting together nothing fancy, but good defense, nice drives, showing why they're the 5 seed. Looking to make a long run in this 2018 playoff bracket. Be interesting to see who they draw next week. Again, make sure you go onto our Facebook, search up A7FL TV, and you'll catch our 2 featured games, which is Baltimore Bulldogs taking on last year's A7FL champions, the New Jersey Chiefs, followed by what will be an epic game between BIC and the U. Now that's the one everybody's waiting for. CP back to pass. Another great catch there by MDOT. Really trying to make the argument for MVP this year. Great catch. great defense. But number 8 on the Thrashers. Was that an interference call? Looks like that was a pass interference there against the Thrashers. It's going to put the Savage in scoring position right before the half. That's the killer. Ill will not be denied, or will he be? Another hard piece of running from one of the most underrated backs in the league. Really like the way this guy runs the ball. That's going to put Savage on the goal line. As we come up on the 2-minute warning here. Two-minute warning. That wind is picking up out there. CP3 in the shotgun. See if he's just going to keep it himself. Nice block there and seal the edge by Ill Will. Savage on the board again. And that wind is just howling out there. Look at that flag. Savage will go for 2 here. Man in motion is Melendez. CP back to pass. Overthrown. Savage fell on the convert again. Up the 3-on-1 throw off. See if we get a return. Thrashers shouldn't try anything stupid here. You don't want to go into the half down 3 scores. Back to the goal line's a dangerous place to start playing games, that's for sure. Thrashers taking all day in the huddle. Sorry, waiting for the chain crew. Shotgun set here for the Thrashers. Quarterback keeper. Pick up of about 2. That's a smart play call. Let the clock wind down here and go into the locker room down 12-0 against a team that you're supposed to be getting blown out to. Nothing wrong with that. Put that ball away. Soleil on the sack. It's probably his 1400th sack in his career. Guy's back maybe for 1 more year, 2 more years. They want to get that championship this year, New Jersey Savage. Looking good at 5-2. They lost 20-19 week 1 to the undefeated Baltimore Gators. I believe they're the only team to give the Gators a game this year, so no reason not to think that Savage is a top contender. And they lost on the road to last year's runner-up champs, the Pennsylvania Immortals, in a close game that they had to go out and play in PA. Other than that, their record's been spotless. Decent run, but that's going to bring up a 4th down. Savage is going to burn a timeout here. Get the ball back 1 more time before the half. Savage doing the best. The Thrashers doing the best they can to burn out the clock here, but unfortunately, Savage is going to get the ball back again. Oh, they're going to go for it here on 4th. I don't think that's really going to happen. But there's no way to fake it. Thrashers are going to throw off. Jonathan Soltis set to throw it. See who Savage has back there to return. It's Doug. No return on that. Thrashers threw it right out of bounds. They wanted no part of that return. I don't blame them. Smart football here by the Thrashers. Forget, next game, move over to Facebook Watch, and you're going to see the Chiefs and the Bulldogs go at it. Chiefs are struggling this year, but they are last year's champs, and Bulldogs are trying to make a run for a better seed in the playoffs here. Again, go over to Facebook and type in A7FL TV. We're going to have 2 live games for you there, back to back. Followed with the banger, which is going to be BIC versus the U. two one-loss teams. They've hooked up for some crazy battles. Just Google it, look it up on YouTube. BIC versus the U. You'll see some of the craziest football ever. That's coming up at 4 p.m. I believe actually we pushed it back to 4:30. We had our first game went into overtime. Single set back here for CP3 in the shotgun, but he motions him out. Back to pass. That one was blown dead a little late. Let's see what the call is. False start against the offense, against the quarterback, which is an interesting call here in the A7FL. We do not snap the ball, so the quarterback does start with the ball in his hand, and he does have to go on one of three counts, either down, set, or go. But there's no way to draw the defense off sides. There's no going on two. You have to go either on down, set, or go. And you can't move early. You can't move early, so that's what happens. And that's going to back Savage up 5. 1st and 15 here. Incomplete. Intended for Williamson. Good defense there by the Thrashers. Incomplete. Stop the clock. Sorry. Oh, he said to run it? I don't know why. If it's incomplete under 2 minutes, he's wrong. The referee is wrong. CP shotgun set again. This one he's going to keep himself. .27 ticks left here in the first half. New Jersey Savage 12, New Jersey Thrashers 0. What a catch. What a catch. Can we pull up a replay on that, please? Let's take a look at this one again. triple pump fakes. Oh, what a grab, but he did push off. Back to live action. I don't know how the ref didn't call that a flag. See if the Thrashers can keep Savage out of the end zone here with just 17 seconds left. I'm sorry, they didn't keep him out of the end zone. That wasn't a flag, and it was a touchdown. Score is now 18-0 Savage. That's Weiss back to return again. Uh-oh. If things couldn't get any worse, they just did. Things are about to get ugly here. We can't get through these last 40 seconds. Don't forget to head over to Facebook, A7FL TV, for our next featured game, which will be the New Jersey Chiefs, last year's A7FL 2017 champions, taking on the 3-3 Baltimore Bulldogs, who looks like they will be going to the playoffs, maybe even with a loss today, but that's not guaranteed, so should be a goodie. "15 seconds left here in the first half. This might be another false start against Savage. Against the quarterback. Can't leave early. All the time in the world. Great catch there by Q Bell. Let's see if we can get a look at that replay. Great catch there by Q Bell. back to live action. Savage takes a commanding lead here, 24-zip, right before the half. And Weiss is back to return it again. He cost him last time. Let's see if he can make up for it this time. Eight seconds left here in the first half. Thrashers should seriously just take a knee. .7 seconds left here. At the half, we're going to show you one of the best matchups that we had between BIC and the U. That's who plays later on tonight. Oh, what a tackle there by Sugar Ray. Unbelievable. And that's going to take us into the half. During this halftime, we're going to show you some highlights from a great game that came down to a controversial catch at the end. And we'll be back to live action here shortly. Looks like we're going to get back to live action quick here. Pretty short halftime. Playing games back there. Start the clock. Savage going for 2 here. M-Dot's got an arm, and Melendez drops another one for the money. Thrashers looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one, I don't think. 3rd and about 14. Savage will finish the season out 5-2. Depending how the rest of the day plays out, they should nab a 5 seed. I don't think they can get a 4 seed, but we'll know tomorrow or late tonight. Get a quick peek here at our current standings. You have the Patterson U and New Jersey BIC in that 3rd and 4th place, and they're going to play tonight at 4 o'clock, which promises to be an epic game. Make sure you go over to A7FL TV on Facebook. Again, go on to Facebook and just type A7FL TV, and you'll find our watch page. Nice catch by Little Boat. Oh, and he's going to take off. And the Thrashers are on the board. Nice little pitch and catch there for the New Jersey Thrashers. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. Check out the replay. Back to live action. And you can't return a conversion, so that'll be blown dead. Don't go anywhere just yet, folks. This would be the biggest comeback in sports history. And let's take this moment to acknowledge one of our sponsors here. You see a lot of the guys out there wearing the Second Skull. Professionally tested performance by Second Skull. Check them website out at secondskull.com. Back to live action. Let's get ready for the throw off here. Thrashers getting set to throw off. A little slow getting out there. And it's a high pop fly. Oh, what a favorable bounce. Oh, this is going to be trouble, is it? Nope. Soltis puts him in an arm bar. .526 left here in the 3rd quarter. know if CB3 got hurt or MDOT just wants to make his argument for MVP, but he's still a quarterback. He normally plays tight end and defensive end. Threw a nice ball earlier to Jamie Melendez, but he dropped it. The wind is really starting to pick up out there. MDOT's just going to keep it himself. Really don't want to get in front of that guy. Oh, and that's a dirty low tackle. That's going to draw a flag. Not allowed to just throw an elbow into somebody's kneecap, and that's the exact reason why. I'm not saying it's dirty. Let's see if we can get a look at that replay. You got a 240-pound man running 18 miles an hour at you. I guess maybe it's just instinct to take out his legs, but you're not allowed to do that in the A7FL. You have to make an attempt to rat. See if he did that or not. Refs are marking off a 15-yard penalty here for unsportsmanlike conduct. See if he just takes out his knees. Yeah, he can't do that. Cannot do that. Got to wrap up. Howling out there as our Baltimore Bulldogs are getting ready to take on the New Jersey Chiefs. Weather is getting worse here in Asbury Park. At the line of scrimmage. got to be. They got to be up. It's not going to now because it's the fourth quarter. Yeah, they got to be up 7 scores before the fourth.
Testing 1 2. Check.
Sound check, sound check. What about this guy right here? Who's this guy to my left? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Who are you, sir?
Oh, my name is Mark Malik. Nice to see you again.
Oh, good to see you again too. It's like I feel like I haven't seen you in like a year or something. Like this. It's crazy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just picking up at the end of the New Jersey Savage Thrashers game here. Weather got crazy. As I was driving up, it was sunshine, and then just switched over to back to these rain. It's like, I don't know. It's like every time we come out here, it's like me and you together. It's like we bring together rain and misery. What do you think?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. It was nice and sunny driving here, and just something about us playing at Asbury, it just starts to rain.
Exactly. So yeah,
not as bad as week 2 though, when the benches were blown over.
Oh no, yeah, not as bad as week 2. It looks like it's still decent out there. Looks like the Thrashers and Savage game is just about a wrap. Sheesh, 42-6. Woo, man, that was ugly.
Yeah, and Savage looked like they're on a roll heading into the playoffs. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with. And looks like we're getting ready for the game of the week coming up next.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for this ball game. We're going to actually, so you guys could go ahead and switch over to Facebook Live. That's A7FL TV, and we'll go ahead and so get started for our 2 of our games of the week coming right up next. So stay tuned. Again, we'll be on Facebook Watch, A7FL TV at Facebook.